Nah, bro. Cause the thing is, a lot of people don't know. They see the game, and people try to make their own things. But I think it's time for the people to know.
It's time for them to tell them.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
No, I think we gotta tell them.
It's time to let the people know what's going on.
Really gonna tell them? 3, 2, 1.
All right, hey everybody, we're back again with another episode of the Players Only Podcast. Again, I'm Benjamin Phillips.
I'm Michael Phillips.
Geremy Robinson.
Schonnywins, and we're here to recap the first round of the UAP season. We're doing this for like the fans. Stick it out with us, like ups and downs. So I'm sure you guys want to know what the players are thinking and see what's going on. Because if you're a true, some people with haters be like, oh, they're doing a podcast. But if you're a true fan, you're gonna be like, I want to know what's happening. I want to know what the players are thinking.
Like Green Arch Icons. Shout out Green Arch Icons.
We just want to give an inside look, just so people can really see, the ups and downs, the ins and outs of everything going on.
We can do it this way. We can take what we learned from each game.
Yep.
Because there was a different something to learn in each game.
Yeah, that is true.
That's a way better way we could do it. Is like, so like the UE game kind of like for me personally taught us like we can't like. Every game has to be like an Ateneo LaSalle game. Like you have to come in with the same mentality every game. Because like that way we came in against the Ateneo game was the way we should come into every game. And it shouldn't be just like an Ateneo. Like we should just turn it on for the Ateneo. We should turn it on for like every team. So I felt like that's what I learned from like the UE game. From that loss.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta think the same.
I think, especially because this is our second season, is no season is the same as last season. Everybody's different. Everybody's restocked. So this first round, you just saw a whole bunch of different energy from all the teams, right? So coming into this second round, we played everybody. We had to play everybody same energy, same intensity from team 1 to team 7.
Basically, you just gotta respect every team. Just respect every team. That's gonna bring out the best.
Yeah, every literally any game, anybody can win.
Yeah, and I think that's what making it so exciting, especially. We had the long preparations for this year. I know a lot of the teams last year had short preparation, but for this season 85, now you're seeing a lot of upsets. You're seeing a lot of plays, seeing a lot of games that don't follow the usual script that people are used to in that season 84. And so I think that I was talking to a lot of fans. That's what makes them really excited to watch each game. It's not predictable, and I think in the UAP, there's no predictable game.
Definitely not predictable. All right, so then we play UE. What was the next game? It was
FEU.
We won FEU.
Yeah.
We won FEU. Then the next game was
NU.
And that was all right. What did you guys learn from that game? Because we could look at it as losses and stuff like that, but I feel like we got to learn and look at each game individually and be like,
You said NU?
Yeah, NU. That was the one from what I remember, we was winning in 3 quarters.
Yep.
And then we let go. We kind of like let off the gas a little bit.
Got too comfortable.
That's what I'm saying. We so for the first 3 quarters, we was like on their throat, on their neck, like really attacking them. In that 4th quarter, we kind of let up. And I feel like for that, I mean, it sucks that we taking these L's, but I feel like this could also be lessons like we can look forward to in like the second round.
Yeah,
things to learn from.
I was actually talking to our co-star reporter Kyla Kingzu, and she was asking me about how the losses helping us as a team. And for me, I think it's helping us learn. I'd rather learn these lessons now, early on, than in
the finals.
Yeah, and then so when we get to these points again in the second round, okay, guys, we've been in this situation before. Let's not make the same mistake again.
Yeah.
And it's now okay. Let's look to capitalize off of it and then use what we learned and carry it into the second round.
Yeah, I feel like because even though it's definitely sucks, we out here with not a record we're not proud of, but I feel like we could really learn from these experiences and really change it. Like, because like everybody can beat anybody. There's not like it's not like champs. You know what I'm saying? It's not like undefeated. It's not like Ateneo 10-0 this season. Like
it's up for grabs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So even though our record isn't like the most beautiful record, we can definitely like do something about it. You know what I'm saying? We can really come in the second round and really like step it up a little bit.
I think y'all, because they haven't seen our best game yet, so it's gonna come out in the second round. We got no choice. We have to step up with our best game now. Yeah. And they haven't seen it, so I think we kind of got an edge right now.
Yeah, being back in the corner a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ready to pounce.
They're not gonna expect what we got coming.
And then if you look at the scoreboard, the first 3 quarters were really like successful. So we really got to learn how to lock in that 4th quarter. I feel like that's like one of our biggest things is the 4th quarter. It's like a team is really just lock in on that fourth quarter because we can show we can compete with any team for 3 quarters. So now it's like the fourth quarter. All right, so the NU game, that was rough. They played good. I mean, they
played
nothing
hard.
to take from the team.
The thing about NU, the thing about these teams,
They
is
play
that
hard as hell.
They play hard the entire game.
Yeah.
That's
All
something-
16 of their players.
That's something that we're so grateful, like to play against those teams that we're able to. They're showing us, okay, this is how we play here in the UAP. This is how, like, we should. That's the mindset. Even though they were down when they were down. They were playing hard the whole game. They didn't fight all the way, especially.
I see. Like they're not gonna give up. Like
Yeah,
that's
not
what I
gonna
take
give
from it.
up.
Like
Yeah.
this is not a league where, all right, you getting blown out by 20. And they're gonna give up. It's not one of those leagues.
Yeah.
It's a league where like, there's gonna be a comeback,
Anything
and it's
can
gonna
happen.
be a close game. Every game's gonna be.
I think technically for NU that I took away is just how many loose balls they got. I mean, we talk about
Rebounds,
we talk about
drive
how
on the floor.
important the ball is to them in those closeout plays. Whether it's a long rebound, I think I saw 2 people dive, both NU players at one time, got the ball, still were going fast break. I mean, we talk about hustle plays. I think that's the main thing I learned from NU is every single possession within those 40 minutes, that ball matters no matter what.
So what I noticed in this, especially in this league this year, everyone has talent. Everyone has a good team. Everyone's good. But what's really going to, separate the good teams from the great in the regular teams from championship teams, just those little things things that NU is doing, little things that UE's doing, making the extra pass. And so when we, in this first round, we want to really take as many of those we can and really add it to what we have been building, for how many games in this off season. And just really kind of carry that, into the second round and just kind of have a new energy for the team.
Basically, we just gotta learn to play all 40 minutes hard and consistent the same way the whole time. That's just what it is right now. And you did that. They played consistent the whole game, all 40 minutes.
Yeah. And then the most recent one,
Adamson. That's a heartbreaker.
It was, but Lestimosa did have a career high 29 8 assists.
Crazy.
Tough.
Yeah, he was a bucket that night.
Tough. Man, but it was a tough loss. But even though it's like, there's no like, sometimes it's hard to look at a game and be like, all right, where's the silver lining in this game? But then you can be like, all right, here's a guard that's killing. We can learn from it. Like, we can watch film and be like, what could we have done better to defend Lestimosa? Because we're gonna see him again. And we might, or say someone gets hot one game, and they're just like Lestimosa, and we got to figure out a way to stop them. So now we already have in our belt a film of us doing it that wasn't successful. So now we can try something else that was successful.
Y'all kind of know what to expect.
Yeah, we know what to expect. So it's not even towards just Adamson. It's any guard we play that's gonna start doing something good. We be like, we've been here before. We've seen this before.
People go off.
We've seen this before. We know exactly what to do. We know exactly what it looks like and how he's doing it. So I feel like even though it was a tough loss, and I know like the fans out there supporting us, they wanted us to win, but it was something we had to, as a team, we had to learn because it was obviously one of our downfalls is trying to contain Lestimosa.
Yeah.
So, but that was like the little recap of the first round. If you want to say anything about the whole overall first round, what was your whole overall experience of the first round? Good, bad, indifferent, just review of it.
I think actually this season, more so than last season, I became more of a fan of the UAP, because even during our off days or days that we didn't play, those Saturday or Sunday games, if we played the Saturday that we didn't play Sunday, I actually sat and watched all like the other teams play, and I got to see what other coaches were running, what other players were doing. I got to be a fan of the game, and I think it was just really great to see the new players, like the rookies of the other teams this year that are really getting that UAP experience. So I'm happy for those guys.
You know what also I was thinking about is we got to watch the girls play.
Yeah.
Like we got to watch the girls basketball teams play.
Right
and
after
we never
us.
see them play. We never see the Lady Archers or like any team play. And like I know they support us and we support them, but we actually got to see them like at the last game. They was coming in just right after
us. Dropped
So-
29.
Yeah, so,
Or 20, yeah.
So now we get to really
26.
like
8 rebounds.
yeah, like experience like
Yeah.
other teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other sports.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like they're competing just like how we're competing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like just all about us. Like there's other archers out there and other like
Yeah.
LaSalle people out there that we gotta go support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
For me
that's
naman,
what-
I'm gonna speak Tagalog now. Okay. For me naman, ako naman, talagang excited talaga ako. I know swimming starting soon. Swimming starting, I think, next week. And actually next month in December, we have chess. We have the badminton is coming.
Badminton,
So,
yeah.
yun talaga kung bakit ako nag-excite sa season na to, season 85.
Oo.
Hindi lang basketball, volleyball lang ang pinapakita sa fans. The fans were able to see all of LaSalle, all of what we have, all yung mga student athletes that are working just as hard as us, if not harder, and they can actually see what they have been working on. So even dati pa lang nung nagbubble tayong lahat, they're still working Zoom training, and so
They didn't take a break.
Yeah, and so I think season 85 is really going to be exciting. Just for us, especially seeing Lady Archers at Unara Center, seeing them live and seeing them playing, just
warm
how
up
they
and in the huddles.
Yeah.
And it was nice to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you, Jeremy? It's your first. You didn't get to play,
Yeah.
so it's your first experience watching it.
Yeah.
The first round. What do you think? Could you watch D League
My
Phil
take,
Oil?
yeah.
What's your take?
My take from like watching all this, watching the UAP is like now like, I know what to expect. Like that's why I'm glad. Like I can see I'm learning from an experience. I get to see like what's like you can't just rest. Like you can lose to anybody in the UAP. You gotta keep a strong mindset of win. You can't just chill. So that's why I'm glad I'm experienced this, because it's and like this in this league, it's basically like anything. It's up for grabs. Like the championship's up for grabs. So it's just like important that you stay consistent and work hard. That's what I get out of this first round experience so far.
Yeah, and then from my experience, I just feel like it's like lessons we're learning the hard way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's tough. Like it's not easy. Like we be in the locker room after the games, like what happened?
Still trying to have things
We're
thinking.
like, what is
Yeah.
what is going on? Like what just happened? And then you got to sit down and you got to assess what's happening.
Put your heads together.
Yeah, you got to you win as a team, you lose as a team, and we all take the L's together, we all win together, we all celebrate together, and we all lose together. So
We gotta all pick each other up.
yeah, we all got to. So after the game, we all just in the locker room like, man. So then we got to. So we can't look. We can look back and learn, but we got to look forward and make those adjustments. Like we can't just talk about what we can do in the beginning. We actually got to do it and take action. So we look back at what we did and the mistakes we made and maybe taking teams for granted or not maybe doing whatever we did a mistake and moving forward and really trying to fix those mistakes and capitalize so we can still continue to have the best season that we can. Because I know we can. I know we have the talent. We have everything to do it. We just got to really lock in and do it. You know what I'm saying? And this is the last round. We got to really leave it all on the floor every game, it's an Ateneo LaSalle game. And I don't care, whatever team it is, we just have to go out there and play it's an Ateneo LaSalle game. That's the only reference I can put because that was the last time we played like that as a team. We did it in the D League, we did it in Japan, we did it in other places, but for people watching, that was the last game you guys really seen us look at LaSalle play. You know what I'm saying?
A glimpse of greatness.
It looked like LaSalle, that's LaSalle.
For me, I think just one thing I want to add. Na gusto ko idagdag like that. Yung napansin ko sa round one, especially I've been seeing the community. Of course, when you're winning and everything's good. But what I notice is that how big and how really far-reaching the community is when we lose, when we're losing.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to say we have a great community when everybody's winning, everything's good, everyone's happy. But when we get pagdating sa mga dark times, sa mga panahon na we're losing, it's hard-fought games. Teams or people are going all the way out to Antipolo to support us and just to see us lost. But just to see how much the support is there, if not more, when we're losing than we're winning. I just
LaSalle family's crazy.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Because even the little messages,
On Twitter,
after
Instagram.
after losses, when I'm sad and I still have to go to campus and do my studying and I see some students there, hey, great game, bounce back. We're still with you no matter what. Like all that matters so much.
Hey, look, we
really
look at
that.
the messages you send us.
I
We really look at everything you sent. We look at it and we talk about it. Like all the comments, everything you guys read, we're reading it.
Yeah.
It's like a true six man. It really is so brung helpful. Like for not just like our self esteem, but just to keep the team bonded. Like you guys are just as much as part to keep this ship alive, and we really appreciate that.
Especially to have someone like on your back.
Yeah.
It's like you're always
on the
there.
back.
They're always there for us.
Yeah. So
For me, it's like, especially Green Archer Icons, every single fan group, the messenger group, Team Phillips, OFC, Team Pistache. I mean, everybody is just every after the game, before the game, after the game, even during the game. Sometimes during halftime, I look at my phone, I see Green Archer, I see Team Phillips. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's the energy you need for the second half.
You guys are with us. I'm not just playing for myself. I'm playing for all you guys. And that really gives me that boost. To really go out in the second half and really just give it all every game.
That little motivation.
Yeah. Just to know people are still supporting you.
Especially now, it's face to face.
It's really easy to talk trash when you lose to someone that's losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's really like big show of character of like really supporting people, even when they're down.
It's true support.
Like, you know
True support.
Yeah, like no matter what, your real like support is up and down. It's not like bandwagons. They beat SNL. Good game.
Yeah.
It's like it's all right. We got to bounce back. Like we got to do this. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
because I actually there's something that I saw that it really. Even last year they were doing this Green Archer Icons. Let's see. Go to their page, pull it up because.
where they tagged us?
Yeah,
you want to read some?
That's what I want to do. I want to show the people what we see, our perspective, because things like this really, really have an impact, and I really want to express like how much this means to us and how much it really helps bring everybody together.
While he finds that,
Walang signal dito, walang
we
signal.
want to shout out to where's this?
Second Stringers
Second
Club.
Stringers
Second
Club.
Stringer Clubs. Gave us a T-shirt. We appreciate you. If you guys want to send us any T-shirts or anything like that, I'll put the address of our where you can send it to in the description. So look, we read.
Here.
This is all the messages that the fans sent. So we're gonna read it and shout you guys out for
shout
supporting.
out to the Green Archer Icons.
So,
this is something I've never seen before. Even when I was in the States, look. So here I'm gonna go ahead and read the very first message. We got you, Green Archer Icons. Here it is right here.
I'll just screenshot it.
Yeah. To our dearest archers, it has been a roller coaster ride in this first round. Please don't lose hope. Believe in yourself, guys. Believe that we can make it to the finals. Tiwala lang, makakaya natin to. Walang sisihan, proud kami sa inyo. Alam namin na babawi kayo. Nagtitiwala pa din kami sa inyo. Kakapit kami sa inyo through ups and downs. It's always Green Arches we will choose. We will never leave you boys. Kaya pa din yung supportahan namin. Take time to rest, compose yourself. We will rock this second round. Mahal namin kayo archers. Bounce back stronger and stronger. Animo Lasal. On to the second round, boys.
That's
love.
what I'm talking
They
about.
showing
That's
love.
something you have to sit down and really
write.
take time and write.
And think about all right.
Really just straight from the heart. That's something.
See, look at this one. Hi, Archers. It was indeed a tough round. We greatly appreciate all your efforts and hardships that you guys put into every game. We're always here to support you guys through ups and downs. We do believe that you guys would face them stronger and better next round. We'll wait for you guys to raise back and claim the title back to Taft. Animo Lasal.
How much of them is it?
It's a whole entire post.
It's a lot.
And that's just the screenshots.
Yeah, go ahead,
in
read
the
it,
actual
Jeremy.
in the group chat, in the Team Phillips, OFC, and Green
Everywhere.
Archers icons.
It's support.
Every single day.
This is what we mean by these we talk about little things on the court, but some of these little things off the court are exactly what the players need, the community needs within the season, because it is very hard. You have a lot going on top of classes and things like that too. So things like that, whether you're having your ups or downs, knowing that you have a Green Archer to have your back, that's what being on the stallion is all about.
You gonna
That's
read
a
it,
lot.
Jeremy?
Yeah. This one says, to our favorite team, Green Archers, don't lose hope of being on top. Trust the process and don't worry about your fans. We're all still here supporting you all. Bounce back stronger next round. Come here, cuz I couldn't pronounce it.
He was like, I don't know.
I know some of these words.
I'm still learning. But yeah, we appreciate all this for sure.
Man, let's see. Oh man, this one's super small. Hi, Archers. It's been a rough first round for you guys, but we all know. Now, bye-bye. Why?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead with it. Go ahead. Schonnywins Tagalog challenge.
Rosetta
right
Stone. Rosetta Stone.
Satin Baden.
Sampai
Finals.
Okay,
Ang
okay.
finals.
At championship. We are all here to support you guys, no matter what. Animal LaSalle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this was in English. Hold on, let me read this is in full English. Hello, Archers. It was a roller coaster first round. Did you read this one? Roller coaster first round. Man, it really was a roller coaster.
Yeah, it was.
Like the third
Definitely
time
was.
someone said it. Man, roller coaster first round, but you never fail to make us proud. Let's make Bawi the second round. One game at a time, and we'll all get there together. We got your back always. Let's bounce back stronger. Animal.
They know what we're capable of.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah. So
And that's the thing is we're actually we're gonna take that, we're gonna put that right into our everyday work. You know, we know the messages, we know what we did wrong, and now we're coming, you know, with a vengeance for this second round. I don't want that to be lost in translation. Is we know what we need to do this second round, and we're gonna give respect to every team, but we're gonna come out hard every single game this second round. I mean, it's gonna be different.
Yeah, because we have a lot of talent this year,
Mhm.
and we can't let this go to waste. Like we really got to show our talent and everything like that, and really come together as a team and really do something. And then for this next segment, I posted a Q&A on my Instagram, and I'll put all our Instagrams down below. But just so like the fans can ask us more questions about like anything day in life, like what we do, what we like, just to get it closer to with us. So I'm gonna just read a couple and shout you guys out. Man, these are some. Okay, I like this. Stefan_1415 said, "What's the hardest part of playing college basketball?"
That's a great question. The hardest part of playing college basketball.
You want to go?
Yeah, I'll go ahead because I already knew. I think the hardest part truly, especially being at LaSalle, you know, one of the school that prioritizes education is really balancing a hard, rigorous academic workload on top of your athletics. I mean, here at LaSalle, we really make sure that all of our student athletes are truly student athletes, you know, especially at the basketball team, we want to make sure that's a priority. So, you know, whether you're already sore from a 3-hour practice, you just lost a game the day before, and then you have assignments and requirements, you have midterms to study. I think for me, that's the hardest part is that mentally doing that. So I appreciate that question. That's my answer.
I think same here.
Yeah.
Same here. I'm a freshman, so you know, I'm definitely still trying to get all that put together with balancing schoolwork and practices and all kind of stuff.
All right, so the next question is, I might pronounce your name wrong. Lucier? How do you say this?
Lucier.dc.
Yeah, Lucier.dc. Your go-to food place around De La Salle. Path.
Happy and healthy.
Happy and
Shout out happy and
Happy
healthy.
and
Right here, sa Katabinong,
Agno
Agno
food court.
Sa Katabinong dorm namin. Every single day, before practice, after practice.
I don't know.
We need a sponsor. We need to.
Right?
You know, we need to.
So you go eat, we eat, you know, at the cat's food, and then right before pre-game snack, pre-practice snack, you go to happy and healthy. What's your go-to?
Yeah,
What's your
what's
go-to?
your
Carbonara chicken.
Pasta, same thing.
No, you get the pasta.
Yeah.
We got the rice chicken, broccoli.
Oh,
Bro, it's beef. You guys ever tried beef?
I haven't tried beef yet.
I haven't tried beef.
It's pizza.
I haven't tried pizza.
They have a protein shake and everything.
I know.
Protein try it.
Yeah, we need to try it.
Honey Nut.
Oh, honey
Honey different.
But we can't just cut out Black Sea Log and Good Munch too though.
Hey,
Oh,
Good Munch got me start
Good Munch was there, bro.
Good Munch was there.
They were there.
Yeah.
It was there when nobody else.
Good Munch was there when no one else was there.
We can't block them out. We gotta keep them in the show.
All right, DNFRGO said, any advice for any aspiring UAP basketball players?
Ooh, I would say for me, dapat lagi may tiwala sa sarili mo. Never get your validation, never get your confidence from someone else. Like your confidence should come from yourself, and you should really be the one that pushes yourself. At the end of the day, it's you versus you, and so that's something that can sustain you. And especially when it gets really hard, just really remember why you started. What's your inspiration? What's your motivation? And something that you can always dig through. And so just always have a goal, always reach for it, but always remember like that you always are the one to have your back.
Good answer.
And the sounds, but
Next question.
Next question. I like
That was a good answer.
You got the answer?
That was a good answer.
Okay.
That was a great answer.
All right. This is someone's asking for like a little bit of help. They said, Thea.HRNDZ said, "What do you believe is the greatest challenge most athletes face today?" Oh wow. I would say the mental part of being an athlete.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
a lot of people
Real,
talk-
yeah.
because like a lot of people
Sure.
like they're playing basketball and they're not even like playing against a defender, they're playing against themselves too. You know what I'm saying? Like they're in their own head, guarding themselves. Like, and that's like a third defender. You shoot a jump shot and you already think you're gonna miss, or you're thinking like you gotta shoot a perfect shot. Like they're playing mind games with themselves. So I feel like that's the greatest challenge for athletes, is really, like allowing your body to like
Just take over.
trust like the training and the hard work you put in to really just go out there and just like flow, like let it go instead of like overthinking in your head. I feel like that's like a lot of athletes do, is like really put themselves like overthinking in their head.
That's a good answer.
Great answer.
You're overthinking. Jeremy's out here. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Two great answers.
Two great answers.
Oh, we're gonna ask this question. All right. _DEPRESSIE. Do you have any regrets in choosing De La Salle?
Yeah, I do. My regret is that I didn't choose it sooner. I mean, that's my regret.
I was like,
I was about to say,
I was like, all look at you.
No.
I was like, man, what you about to say, bro? Man. And yes, we do play for love playing De La Salle.
It's really a dream come true. Like really.
All right. Couple episodes up. And last question before we end this is _ it's not Trista. She has a cute little dog as her profile picture. What's your pregame ritual?
I wonder if that's Trista. My pregame ritual not even gonna lie, before games, I like to really just decompress and not even focus. This is before we get on the bus, so this is like pre-game. I'm busting League of Legends. I'm busting League of Legends hard.
Playing games?
Yep. That's the only time I can play with my brother back in the States. So that's our time. And even sometimes we'll have our own little kind of pregame stuff. So I guess in a way that's
when you say pregame, what do you mean?
like he'll tell who do you guys play today, and I'll tell him who we're playing.
No, like you wake up in the morning. What are you gonna do?
Wake up in the
You
morning.
have a game at 4. You
Game
bus
at
leaves
4?
at 11.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I put my Apple Watch on and I go to Nostrax.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's how you lock in.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
that's,
actually, no.
that's how I lock in.
There's actually a study that says that playing video games actually helps athletes with their hand-eye coordination, and it keeps them sharp. There's a whole study on it. I can actually pull it up.
Yeah, I'll find
so
that.
they literally say for athletes to continue to play video games when they're hurt or anything like that, because it keeps their hand and eye, because it involves fast twitch muscles of like visually seeing something and reacting with your fingers. So they literally was saying like video games is literally like helping athletes.
And so, I mean, that's just me. Everybody's different too. But a lot of times before, is I would try and, like this is last season, I would wake up and then I'd be locked in from the moment I woke up. And what would happen is I would kind of burn myself out by the time it was tip off.
Oh, mentally
Yeah.
drained yourself of already being like locked in.
Yeah.
Some kid out there I just thought about is gonna be like, Mom, Schonnywins said you can play video games all the time.
Yeah,
like,
we don't recommend it. We don't recommend it.
in moderation.
Yeah, moderation.
What about you, Mike? You wake up. What's your routine?
Me, first thing, I do my Bible study.
Yep.
Because I have a verse I read every time before I play. It's Psalms 18, and that's the verse I read every day. But after that, then I go get my rehab, go through Rizan.
Wait, you get rehab?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was an option. What?
Yeah, then you go up there and like everything's set up in there. Rizan, you have like the tables there.
I need to talk to PT.
Get some yoga, get some stuff in there, get some treatment. And then shout out to PT. Shout out to PT Marco.
Yeah.
PT Teddy. They're the ones keeping
PT's
us
been
alive.
really helping us.
You talk about the
sure.
6 man, 7 man. They starting 5.
Yeah, they starting 5.
They starting 5.
Yeah, they
Top
starting
5?
Top 5.
Top 5.
Top
Top
5.
5.
Top
Top 3?
5.
Top 2, not 2?
Yeah, top 2, not
Top
2.
2, not 2.
All right, my pregame ritual is something crazy. I wake up right before the bus leaves. This is my theory. You can only make so many decisions throughout the day. Like,
Yep.
you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if I want my body to be the freshest for the game,
Mm-hmm.
I'm resting up until like an hour before the game, take a cold shower, wake my body up. So I'm not thinking about anything else but that game. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not thinking homework, I'm thinking of the game. I wake up, game time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a long period to like overthink or like mentally drain yourself out of thinking about the game. So I literally wake up. First thing I do in the morning, you have the most energy. There's a book called You Can Eat the Frog, which is doing the first thing, the hardest thing, tackling the hardest thing. Wake up. I have a little ritual I do of like journals, reading, like meditation, stretching. Go do that, get my body right, my mind right. Eat oatmeal every game. Then get on the bus and then lock in from there. So it's nothing crazy. It's nothing like that. But
I like that, but your reducing was called analysis paralysis.
Yes.
Paralysis by analysis. So if you can limit the amount of decisions you make, by
can
the
make
time
better
it's
decisions.
tip off, then you're already fresh, both
Yeah.
mentally and physically.
yeah,
I
because
like
imagine. I mean, some people have to do this. I'm in grad school, so my classes are 6 to 9. But imagine you wake up game day and you have class from 8 to 11. Not
Yep.
saying it's hard. That's another hard part about being a college student.
Yep. I'm a grad student.
You know what I'm saying? It's another hard part about being a college student. You got to go to class 8 to 11, then switch class mode, game mode, and then now you're like, I gotta go kill.
Yeah.
Like I gotta go dominate.
Yeah,
now.
sorry, prof.
Yeah, so I guess that's a good thing about being in grad school is you can be like you have no period like that, so you can take it to yourself to really like prepare for the game. So that's a challenge right there in itself. You didn't even think about that, huh? That's gonna be you next year for real.
My pregame ritual for next year is gonna be wake up, make a little smoothie, get some little shoot around shots in the zone, and then come back, be ready for the bus, and go to the game. Basically, that's my ritual. Stretch. Yep. Listen to some music for sure. Yep. That's good.
What kind of music do you listen to before games?
All right, that was another question someone asked.
Yeah.
They said what kind of music I listen to. I actually got a playlist on my Instagram. You can go ahead and download my pregame thing.
Schonny's
And if y'all
pregame.
want y'all music to be listed on my pregame, I'll go ahead DM me. We can work something out. You can go ahead DM me, work something out. But I listen to Polo G every game, before every game. I'm listening to Polo G. Any song I click Polo G and I click shuffle.
I'll listen to. I have a lot of variety, but I'll say I'll listen to Rod Wave.
You a simp?
Not a simp, but you know he has that when he rap, you feel him. You know what I mean? Like you,
In
not
your heart?
simp wise, like he really like
Mm-hmm.
came up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Basically.
For me, before every single game, it never fails. Ever since high school, it has to be the long extended version. John Coltrane, Duke Ellington, in a sentimental mood. My favorite kind of music is jazz. So that it has to be the 8-minute and 35-second version. It has to be.
I wonder what happens when you listen to rap before a game.
Oh, I don't know.
You probably go crazy.
You probably have 50.
I don't like that.
Probably you go crazy. We wouldn't even recognize
You
him.
listen to jazz?
Yeah,
He needs to calm down.
Because
Bro.
I love jazz.
All right, hey, bro, to each his own.
Yeah.
But his facial expressions don't give jazz. They give
They
rap.
don't.
Oh, hey, yo.
Rap. You know what I mean? Like, he be in the bus locked in.
He do be in the buzz lot. He do be in
Mad
the buzz
fast.
like he's not listening to jazz.
He be
Hey,
listening to jazz.
why his hair like?
His hand motions don't match jazz.
That's
I know
the
it's
tenor saxophone.
He over here
That's the
listening.
hi hat. That's half 8 time. That's all that is.
I thought it was Young Boy. Not
I
gonna
know.
lie. Not gonna lie.
Listen to Beethoven in this.
That is. Sometimes I listen to.
crazy.
Sometimes I listen to for release. I do like a lot of classical music too. I be in there hyped.
So you have a bad face listening to jazz.
Yeah.
You different. That's tough.
You listen to music?
I listen,
You don't.
Nah.
You don't listen to music.
It's
You
just,
take a nap in the bus.
hey, no cap, bro. What I've been doing these past couple games, I just listen to Ocean Waves.
Interesting.
Ocean Waves.
Okay.
A lot of my meditation revolves around ocean waves.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Why?
Especially at night. Before I would always do guided meditation. And stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, once you kind of get into the groove, you already know what you
Yeah.
want. Just like you're doing yoga videos.
Yeah.
We're like, man, I kind of want to stretch this side a little bit more.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to relax this muscle a little bit more. It's more customized. And so I found this one video. It's just 8 hours ocean waves.
Have you ever made it through the whole 8 hours?
Oh my God.
So
You guys are roommates.
Yeah, I wonder.
this is the secret to you dunking like it's 8-foot rim.
Hey, you're about to have all these little kids in pregame warm-ups.
Ocean waves.
Ocean waves.
Jazz.
I'm telling you.
Jazz and ocean waves.
Jazz
About to
and
be
ocean
the new wave for real.
New wave.
I want to be like the Phillips brothers.
Yep.
Man, all right, I'm gonna have to give that a try. That was a whole. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Players Only podcast here on YouTube with the Daily South Green Archers,
Yep.
episode number 2. If y'all want to send us anything, plug us with food or anything like that for us to try, next video we're gonna have some food testing,
reviews.
food review for y'all for episode 3. Like and subscribe. We're gonna drop our Instagrams names down below. Comment your favorite food place here at Daily Sound. We're definitely gonna try it out. Thank you for watching.
It's been players only. See you on the next
Oh,
episode.
Tagalog. We gotta change. Yeah, say it.
Just say
say
Ingad.
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 Deuces.
Top 5.